Alright, what's going on guys, Prodigy here, and today we're going to be talking about an embarrassing situation that happened to me when I was like 10 or 11, and at the time I was living in my grandma's house, and so the story is going to be about the time how I was caught with porn when I was 10. Now, it's not that big of a deal now. I mean, I can just announce it and it's like whatever. I mean, I probably wouldn't just tell anybody that I did it though. Like, it's kind of weird. You don't really just go up to people and just say, oh yeah, watch that. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody does at this point, but I mean, it's just something that you don't really want to bring up unless, you know, you're with your friends and you're just talking about it. I mean, at lunch, you know, you're with your friends, you're talking about, you know, the porn stars that are, you know, good, that you like, you enjoy, or whatever, etc., etc. But anyways, let's get back on topic here. So what happened was I was 10 years old and I had friends that came over a lot. There were like 3 different friends that came over my grandma's house a lot because like I lived there at the time too. And so they would come over really recently and we would just play video games or stuff, maybe ride our bikes around. And my grandma lived in a gated community, so like we would be able to go in, pretty much go everywhere. They had like a clubhouse, they had like a workout center. We just pretty much rode our bikes and just went around randomly. And so this one time my friend came over and he was on my phone. I don't know why I let people on my phone. Okay, here's what happened. At the time, a lot of kids didn't really have phones because it was like, okay, this was during the time when iPhones were just coming out. I mean, I think the one at the time was like iPhone 3. I think that might have been the newest one, or maybe the iPhone 4, that might have been the newest one. Yeah, I think the iPhone 4 just came out at the time, and not that many kids had it. A lot of kids had flip phones. Even, I had a flip phone, but then my aunt gave me an iPhone, and I switched to that. And so one of my friends was playing on my phone, and apparently he found porn on there, which I don't know if he did or not, because I didn't know about the whole tab section on phones beforehand, because like now of course I know about tabs and everything on your phones, but just when I was a kid, it was my first time going on really the internet. And so what happened is, I don't know if my friend found it or if he just kind of like put the blame on me, but my friend, he found, I think it was RedTube. He went home, and on his mom's computer, he typed up RedTube, and basically he got in trouble. And he told his mom, he thought it was another version of YouTube. Alright, he told his mom that he thought it was another version of YouTube. And to be honest, I don't know if he actually found it from my end or if he was just trying to blame me or not, because I'm pretty sure I cleared the history, but I don't know. I said I didn't know about the tabs, but I am not exactly sure on the whole situation at that point. But if he saw what was on his phone, like what was on my phone, he obviously knew what it was. So he goes home and he looks it up on his mom's computer, and his mom obviously checks like the history or whatever, because at the time we're like 10. So his mom checks the history and sees this, and pretty much everybody thinks that it was my fault that I influenced him to go on there. And no, we're all the same age, right? And my other friends are looking it up too. So it's not just me. And then pretty much all the blame gets put on me. I mean, even though kind of it is my fault, it is my phone, but I don't even know if he found it from there, if he just tried to go and put the blame on me or not. But I guess he just didn't want to go and get in trouble. I mean, so what happens is pretty much all my group of friends, their parents thought I was some sort of like pervert or anything, which, come on, I am one now, I'm not gonna lie, I admit it. I mean, I like my thigh highs, right? Who doesn't? Anyways, so at the time, their parents didn't really like me or anything, and they would give me like these dirty ass looks or whatever, and I didn't know what was going on. But so pretty much his mom came, and we had to go and like apologize or some shit. I don't even remember properly. But after that, one of my friends that was in the group, he stole one of my Xbox games. Like, he stole, I believe it was like Halo Reach at the time. And he stole like 3 other games. And I'm like, I obviously know it was him because he didn't have Halo. And then he comes over my house. My Halo is missing, and then he's playing Halo. So it's kind of obvious. So my mom calls up his mom, and then we get the games back. But then his mom mentions the situation that happened, and my mom didn't know about it at the time, because I didn't even really know about it at the time that much. I mean, we had to go and apologize, but I was like, well, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't really understand the whole situation. And so pretty much I had to explain that, like, it wasn't, like, me that looked it up, even though I kind of did, but it wasn't really me, like, it wasn't exactly my fault, so we had to go and, because I'm pretty sure one of my other friends looked it up as well, and he put it on there and made it open, because I'm pretty sure I cleared out my history. And then one of my other friends, he used my phone as well. And so I'm like, I'm pretty sure he did it because when I checked my tabs or whatever, that was open afterwards. So pretty much I'm like, dude, it wasn't me, alright? It was my friend. It was the other guy. So I pretty much did what the other guy did to me, to another kid. And we went to this kid's house. And yeah, we ended up talking about this whole situation. This kid was like 2 years older than us, and he was on my phone too, so I don't even know the whole situation. We're all guilty at this point. Anyway, so I ended up getting my games back, and my name was kind of cleared. So I don't really know what happened after that, because nothing really did happen after that. The whole situation just kind of ended. But I don't know, I thought it was kind of a funny situation to go and share and talk about. It wasn't really that long of a video, but I'm like, hey, why don't I go and share this experience where I got caught, apparently. And it was just really awkward. I was 10 years old, so of course, I was crying and shit. They were crying and shit. We thought it was like the end of the world. Obviously, right now, I can admit I watch porn. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and Prodigy X117 is out.
Never